Thakur. We are going to learn financial accounting. In earlier two lectures we have seen the meaning of financial accounting and the basic rules of journalizing the entries. In this lecture we will see how transactions are journalized and how both effects are given. I will repeat the part once again. There are three types of accounts totally. They are classified into personal account, real account and nominal account. We will see there are personal accounts. There are three types of personal accounts, that is natural person account, that is entity you may say. Second is artificial personal account and third one is representative personal account. Natural person means just like us. It may be Sunita's account. Here there are some examples are given. Sunita's account, Ashok's account, Suha's account, etc. These are the personal account, that is they are the persons. Okay. Then after there are artificial person, just like some institutions are there, profit institutions or non-profit institutions, companies, partnership firms, etc. They are called as artificial persons. For example, Pune Municipal Corporation account, Radhika Sports account, that is sports club, Bank of India account, that is organization, Infosys account, that is company. So these are artificial persons. They are organizations, they are called as artificial persons. And third one is representative personal account, that these accounts represent the persons, that actually they are not persons at all but represent the persons. For example, outstanding expenses, that is we are we have to give amount after some period, they are outstanding. So outstanding to whom? That is outstanding to somebody else. It may be natural person or artificial person. The expenses are outstanding, so it is representative personal account. Prepaid expenses, you have paid expenses but prepaid, earlier paid it earlier. So we have paid it earlier, that's why that is related to person. Income received in advance, we got income, it is received from anybody else in advance, so it is related to that persons. So these are three types of accounts: natural person, artificial person and representative person. Second is impersonal accounts. There are two types of impersonal accounts. First one real account and second one is nominal account. In case of real account, there are two types of account. So basically three types of account are there. One is personal, second is real and third one is nominal. In case of real account, there are two types of real accounts. First one is tangible, that is we can see that account. And there are another type of account that is intangible, we could not see it, but there is a account of that intangible asset. So which is tangible, which we could see by our eyes? For example, computer, for example cash, for example machinery, for example building, land, etc. These are the tangible assets, so they are tangible accounts. Second is intangible assets. There are assets but we could not see it, that's why they are called as intangible assets. For example, goodwill. Second one is copyright or patent, etc. These are the assets but we could not see these assets, so they are called as intangible real accounts. Third one is nominal accounts. First one personal, second real and third one is nominal accounts. There are two types of nominal accounts. First one is expense and losses, second one incomes and gains. First one, in case of expenses, there are number of expenses happening in the organization. They are stationery account, purchase account, printing, etc. Advertise account. They are expenses account. And there are also some incomes. They are called as revenue income, interest received, discount received, sales account. They are income accounts. So there are three types of account. They are, first one is personal, second one real account, third one is nominal account. As we have seen these accounts in this here we will see the basic principles. We have seen in earlier lecture. I will repeat here. There are three principles. Good morning, friends. I am Dr. A. Kulkarni, Head, Department of Commerce. So, we will see the rules of these three different accounts. First one, in case of personal account, there is a rule: debit the receiver, credit the giver. Second one, in case of real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. In case of nominal account, debit all expenses and credit all incomes and gains. So these are the basic rules of accounting, that is journalizing the entries, ledger and total accounting system. So there are two aspects of every transaction. First one is debit, second one is credit. There are two accounts for every transactions. It may be personal account, it may be real account, or it may be nominal account. So firstly you have to classify that account, and then after write the journal entry. We will see example of two aspects, two accounts, and classifying how to classify the account. First one, we will take one transaction. Commenced business with cash rupees 10,000. That is, business started with cash of rupees 20,000. So what is the first aspect? There are two aspects. First one is cash comes in. Cash comes in. Second aspect is who has given the cash, that is proprietor. It is personal account. Proprietor has given the cash. Okay. Debit what comes in, and second one is, second rule, credit credit the giver. Credit the giver. Who has given? Proprietor has given the cash, so therefore credit is given to that proprietor. How it is classified? There are two aspects. First one, cash comes in. Two accounts, cash account. First account is cash account. Second, business proprietor is giver. Who is giver? Business proprietor has given the cash, so his account is capital account. There are two accounts. Okay. Just like that, we will see another transaction. Purchased goods on credit from Ajay. We have purchased goods on credit basis from Ajay. So what came? First aspect, purchase is an expenditure. Purchase is an expenditure. And who has given the credit? That is given by Ajay. Ajay is the giver. So there are two aspects. Purchase is an expenses, that is debit the expenses. Account is purchase account. And second one, who has given it? The amount is credit is given by Ajay. Ajay is giver. Ajay account is credited. Another example we will take. Cash sales of rupees 7,000. We have sold articles on cash basis. for rupees 7,000. So what are the aspects? There are two aspects. First one is cash comes in. Debit, what comes in? Cash comes in. And second aspect, what is there? That is a sale. Sale is an income. So it is given cash comes in, cash account debit. So there are first account is cash account. Second account is sales. Sales is income. Income, so it is credit. Cash account debit, sales account credit. We will take another example also. Received commission rupees 500. We received commission rupees 500. So there are two aspects. What comes in? Received commission means cash. We received cash. Cash, first aspect is cash comes in. Second aspect is commission received. It is an income. So how transaction happens? First one is cash comes in, that is debit. Commission is an income. Commission account, that is income, it should be credited. Another example we will see. Paid rent rupees 800. You have paid rent. So first aspect is rent is an expenses. रेंट दिलेलं आहे. रेंट काय असणार आहे? एक्सपेन्सेस असणार आहे. आणि त्यातून काय गेलेलं असणार आहे बाहेर? कॅश गोज आउट. व्हॉट गोज आउट? कॅश गोज आउट. हाऊ इट इज रिटर्न? रेंट इज एन एक्सपेन्सेस, रेंट अकाउंट डेबिट. Cash goes out, cash account credit. So these are the various aspects of transaction. There are two aspects of every transaction. First one is debit aspect and credit aspect. Or first aspect is it may be personal account, nominal account or real account. There are two accounts for every transaction, two aspects of every transaction. We will see how it happens. The above mentioned transactions are classified now. Firstly, we will see cash comes in, cash account, proprietary is giver, capital account. Classification, first one is real account. Cash means real, we could see it. Proprietary is personal account. Okay. So firstly, we have to classify that account. Then after, we have to give debit or credit to that particular account. There are two aspects. Second transaction, purchase. Purchase is an expense. So there is two accounts are purchase account. Who has given credit? Ajay has given credit. So second aspect is, second account is Ajay account. Purchase is nominal account and Ajay account is personal account. The same way, cash comes in, cash account, and sales is an income, second account is sales account. We will say cash account is real account, that is we could see the cash. Sales, it is nominal account, that is income. Next one is cash comes in, commission and income. We received cash, so cash account. Second account is commission account. How it is classified? Cash is real account and commission is nominal account. Last transaction is rent is an expense. Rent account, there are two accounts. First is rent account, second one is cash account. Now rent is nominal account, cash is real account. In this way, we have to classify each and every transaction. We will see another transactions in the next lecture. Thank you.